opportunity back to the stage. One more time for Mr. Dan Dean. How we doing? We having fun? Has it been a good night? When did you ever sleep with me? Okay, let's cut her out. Sorry. How about you ladies if you're not drunk enough to sleep with Carla Cable? Need a drink? Anything? Nothing? Our headliner tonight, you folks are in for a very good show. This lady comes from Texas. She's already a star in my book. She is a communications officer in the Ohio Army National Guard. She started her career in 2011 at Wiley's Comedy Club, the oldest nightclub in Dayton. She has formed the Columbus Funny Bone, the Cincinnati Funny Bone, and pretty much any bone around the tri-state. Ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Battle!
Thank you so much, everybody. I feel so at home here tonight, you have no idea. I got my car parked, and Deb and Terry, I'm so sorry, honey. Deb and Terry were standing in the back. I walk up and Terry goes, "You must be one of the performers." Well, my first thought was, well, shit, I left my pole at home. How'd she know? Amazing. She's clairvoyant. Love it. Eric, you got one more time to say naked man dancing. I'm taking you guys outside, homeboy. Already take off my earrings and everything. I might be a ringer for the man league, but fuck it. Who cares? Like Carlin said, my name's Leslie. For those of you that don't know me, I'm actually 43 years old. Thank you. It's funny because it's always a woman that says that. Usually dudes are just like, can I say something? Thank you. But I've been in the Army since 1988. Yes, I am 25 years in. And to calm it down a notch, but we are here in the VFW, and we all know that our brothers and sisters are all over the world, not just in the Middle East. And so I want to thank each and every one of you, not just for your service or for your support to the service, but for your support to all of us, because I do consider all of my military members, no matter what branch, to be my brothers and sisters, and we all love each other, and it's an amazing thing to be a part of. So I want to thank all of you for being here. And now back to being the raunchy black chick. So, like I said, or maybe I didn't say it, I get a little kerfluffled anymore because, man, 43, you forget all kind of shit, and sometimes that's good in court. But, so I have 3 children who are ages 20, 16, and 13, 2 boys and a girl. And, you know, parenting is kind of interesting, but I love being in the military. I love being a military parent. Because especially as my boys were approaching that puberty and feeling that testosterone, they think they're going to raise up on mom like, you know, they're going to do something. Really, dude? You remember that video of me shooting a grenade launcher? Of all the moms you know, you don't fuck with this one. Bring it, bro. I know you're genius. I gave them to you. Shit. It's funny because actually I have kind of a complicated life, which is ironic. But when I'm with my kids, we live in Pickle, which is about a half an hour north of Dayton, and there ain't a whole bunch of brown people in Pickle, but it just is what it is. And my son, my oldest, was going through this like phase where, you know, didn't have a job, want to yell at me, blah, blah, blah. And so one day he decides to play race card on me. Like, Mom, you know, I'm that black kid that nobody will trust to give a job. Well, who the fuck am I, Angelina Jolie? You think I came back from vacation in the fucking Serengeti and just picked you up? Put that shit back in the deck and go mow damn grass, boy. But it's funny because for those of you who haven't figured it out, I'm also single. I've been divorced now for about 3 years. Whoever just whistled, I will give you my phone number afterwards. Hey, I'm an equal opportunity dater. In fact, to be honest with you, I kind kind of dig dating white dudes. Because first off, in Ohio, there's a bumper crop of white dudes in Ohio. And I'm starting to like blue eyes like I like fried chicken and watermelon. So don't get it twisted. Okay? Do not get it twisted. And I'm not above a little cream filling every now and then. But too much, I can dial it back. I want to make y'all diverse in doses because I know how some people can be. No, but my ex-husband is a German-Irish guy, quite possibly the whitest white man in America. I say that because with them, I had 2 blue-eyed babies. Yeah, believe me, it's kind of fucked up when you're in the delivery room and the police walk in like, "Ma'am, we might have to take you downtown." How the fuck did I kidnap a baby in utero? I don't even remember doing that. It's not like I drink or anything. What the hell? And then, of course, there's the taking the kids school shopping, because, of course, I go to Walmart, and every year it's the same shit. "Whose kids you got?" Like I'm the nanny or something. But, at first I would be offended, but I thought, I shouldn't be so angry, because when people think I'm the nanny, they're making a couple of good assumptions about me. One, they think I got a job. Girls are hard to come by these days. 2, they figure I can be trusted with some little white kids. So I'm just saying, you want to hook a sister up with a reference. But so trying to get back in the dating game. I'm not going to say that I have difficulties or anything, but I've come to the conclusion that men for me are like donuts. Tasty, but not all that good for me. But I'm sorry though, ladies, I'm not quite ready to bat for the other team because I get plenty of fiber in my diet as this. So, just saying. But I'll admit, I kind of dig dating dudes that are younger than me. I've been accused of being a cougar from time to time. First I was a little offended, but the more I thought about it, let's look at a cougar. Usually they're kind of brown and might be fuzzy in places, and at times they purr, and shit, on a good day, that is me, so cougar on! Cougar on! But, with my son getting older, he's 20, a lot of people are like, "Weren't you concerned that your son might be offended that you're dating people his age?" Well, son, if you'd have came home that Saturday night, baby mama wouldn't have gone crazy and started dating your classmates. Just saying, payback's a bitch. Get with the program, or deal with your consequences. Just is what it is. No, but I am, experimenting with dating people my age. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, I had a date with a 46-year-old. Okay, actually, he was a 23-year-old twins, but baby steps. Baby steps. It's funny though, because I've tried the online dating thing, and I'm sorry, ain't no kind of humiliation than being rejected by a dude that is 52 years old, still lives in his mom's basement, and probably has the acne of Justin Bieber. Hey. I gotta tell y'all about Carlin. I love Carlin. I met Carlin when I first started doing comedy. I've only been doing comedy probably about 4 or 5 months. And I was wondering if he had some kind of like addiction to sweets or something, because every time he came around, he was like, brown sugar. I'm like, dude, you don't get diabetes, you need it. They make Splenda and shit now, dude. Think about your health. But like I said, going back to being in the military, I've really had some amazing experiences over the past 25 years, just things that I never would have been able to do. And, being in the Army's taught me a lot. Like, how to think strategically, and how to do a proper push-up, and how not to get pissed off when I see another chick dressed like me. That's an important skill to have. It is. Oh my goodness, though. It's funny, though, because there have been times that I kind of wonder, just how strong my genes are as far as, like I said, I gave birth to 2 blue-eyed babies, and that kind of made me like, whoa. And, I've had all my kids and everything, but I'm not really showing, the fruits of the labor, not to be, mean, but I'm just kind of like, when do I had to tell my son, dude, I have to wait before you knock anybody up. I can't be big mom if I ain't big yet. It's just not going to work. And then, there's the whole cooking thing. it's just, I wonder too, how they came up with that word, badunkadunk. I figured it out. That's the sound their car makes when they hit a speed bump. Badunk, badunk. I'm convinced. So now I know. I'll put that right in the dictionary. Oh my goodness, celebrities. Who's a little sick of celebrities right now? Smith, I tell you what though, it's funny, I seem to be that safe black friend that people always think they can ask things whenever black people are in the news for whatever ridiculous shit is going on. And like when Paula Deen was in trouble a few months ago, of course all my friends were like, oh my God, Leslie, she was doing all that stuff. And the N-word, how do you feel about the N-word? What, nymphomania? I'm a fan. I think more people should engage more often. But, everybody was all kind of on Kim Kardashian when she got pregnant, and they were just like, oh, she's gained all this weight, blah, blah, blah. Girlfriend had childbearing lips before them hormones kicked in. I don't know why anybody was surprised that everything else caught up. Come on now. Y'all know how this works. But then she has the baby, and they named the baby North. And again, everybody got a problem with it. Why do you name the baby North? Blah, blah, blah. And at first I didn't understand the problem, but then I realized black people are pissed at Kanye that he didn't spell it with an F. I can only imagine how many people was calling him, dude, you could have taken Ebonics mainstream. What the fuck? The hell? So, not to state the obvious, but I seem to be the minority on stage tonight. Because I'm sober. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But the older that I get, I'm coming to realize that I'm starting to become a little more, what's the word I'm thinking of? Bitchy? Like, I was in traffic the other day. Hey, honesty is what, right? Why waste those calories telling a lie when, you might use it to get laid later? But, I was in traffic the other day, and this dude was tailgating me, and I was going 75, which I get it. Some people go 80, whatever. But 75, I'm not like just crawling, right? And instead of like getting the road rage and wanting to, cut him back off or whatever, I just what if I just call the cops and be like, I think I just witnessed a kidnapping. I swear I saw a gun. There was a little boy with his head out the window. The license plate number is. Look at me if you want to. But like I said before, I've been divorced now for about 3 years, like I said, from the German-Irish guy who needed to buy a clue, but we were broke. And it's really funny because you think you know a person. We were married almost 15 years, so you think you know a person, right? Like example, I'm one of those people that every once in a while when I'm in the grocery store, I read the front page of the Cosmo. I don't buy that shit. It's just getting boring. But they were like, what are they always saying? You want to spice it up in the bedroom, keep your man happy, blah, blah, blah. So I'm asking him, what can I do? What do you want? What are your fancies? Forever, it's just like, no, everything's fine, we're fine, we're fine. So like 12 years after we get married, he finally admits to me that he's got this slave master fantasy. Really, bitch? I figured that shit out when you started dating a black chick. Honestly, I thought that was part of the contract you've been holding out. Where's my fucking handcuffs? Yes. But it's funny though because evidently I'm the American dream because I'm the one who pays child support even though I have the kids half the time. Thank you, feminists, for not letting me read the fine print first. It's all good though because this whole experience has taught me a lot about being optimistic. In fact, I started doing comedy because I was so desperate for attention. And it's funny because the more I think about it, okay, actually what I'm doing is paying him not to have sex with me. Shit, that's a bargain. Just saying, by all means necessary, is what it is. But even with that, like I said, I still kind of dig the white dudes. I don't know what it is. Was trying to put my finger on it, then I realized it's my chance to keep the man down for a change. Oh, I got a volunteer? Let me see your left hand. I better not see no damn tan lines on that left hand. Oh, now he's hiding. No. When a woman's gonna give him away, you don't want him. Come on now. You know how hard you be fighting over exes, right? If she's willing to give him away, no. Warranty's expired over there. Sorry, fella. Oh my goodness. But so I kind of gave up on the online thing, wasn't finding a lot of success with that. Evidently, a lot of guys think that when you put athletic body type, I'm going to assume sumo wrestler. That wasn't it. Jerry, put your hand down. But I guess I shouldn't mislead you guys too much right now. Actually, I am in a serious relationship with my shower head. What, he's clean? Could you imagine getting that phone call, having like lunch with one of your girlfriends? My shower head just called. He said I need to get checked. That shit ain't never gonna happen. But so I decided, I'm gonna go like man hunting or whatever, and we gotta be stealthy about it. And I'm asking my friends, where can I find a nice guy? And they're just like, well, you can always go to church. Yeah, I want that church to burn down. You know where I'm going. But I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Maybe the leather catsuit was a bad call. I didn't take the whip. It was church for crying out loud. I'm not that much for them. And besides, my priest has already seen it in use. But I'm not even Catholic. Come on. I love you guys. There is so much great energy in this room tonight. And don't let the feathers fool you. I am not an absolute flower child. I don't know what's going on with me. It seems like the older I get, the more accessories I collect. I'm a little befuddled by this whole phenomenon. It's like I'm watching Golden Girls and going, oh my God, I love that necklace. So what if B. Arthur sounds like a man? That blouse is amazing. I guess I'm going to get ready to get out of here, but I just want to thank you all again for all of your support and for being such an amazing crowd tonight. But what I'm going to do is serenade you with a little bit of a ditty that I sang to my ex-husband as I was telling him to get the fuck out of my house. If I should stay, I would end up in jail someday. So you go, and you know I paid for everything anyway. And I will never love you, no, I'll never love you. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for Miss Leslie Battle. Leslie, you back. Here's your reparations. Get the fuck off stage. Have you guys had fun tonight? Will you have us back when you come back? Will any of you ladies sleep with me yet?
No!